welcome back. Your Darklord and Kaiser still playing Talos Principle, as you probably figured out from the title. So, this computer is beeping at us, which with this lie on it, which means that it's ready for us to do something else with it. So last time we set up some admin thing, so let's see what that allows us to do. Ooh, part 2 of the certificate has been generated. So we've got outlier response in the previous round. Okay, series of statements. Indicate your agreement where appropriate. Begin. Yes. Oh, yes. Sorry, I hadn't actually selected. Yes, my apologies. People, viewers. Since only citizens can be persons, a hermes cannot be a person. Disagree. I think I misunderstood what I meant by citizen there. Oh well. Persons have no authority other than that which they consent. Yeah, I'd agree to that. Basically, authority is only as good as, you know, us saying we can do something. Politicians only have authority over us because we allow them to have that authority. As a society, we allow them to have that authority, I should say. So, for example, if I started walking the streets tomorrow claiming to be a police officer, I only have that authority if society says, yes, you are a police officer, not, you're an idiot who... well, you're an idiot. So, yes, I will agree with that one. Okay, so is it discovered or is it... do we apply values to things? I think I would disagree with that. I think it's... for example, gold or money only have a value because we say they do. It's not like we didn't stumble across gold one day and went, oh, this has value. No, we stumbled across it and went, ooh, shiny thing. I will say this has value, and if people agree, then it does. So, yeah, I disagree with that. Your input has been accepted. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. I'm guessing talents in this situation is not just meaning skill set. I think talents can also mean I've completely lost the word for it, unfortunately. I just remember reading in some translations of the Bible they refer to a master giving talents to his servants for them to then go and apply in some regard, and some would go off and invest those talents and get stuff back. So it was referring to money in that regard, so I'm going to say we disagree on that one. The liberty of persons ought to be maximised. Ooh, I'm going to disagree with that one. I think that if everyone's given complete freedom, then essentially you end up with anarchy. In that, so if my freedom to want to steal my neighbour's belongings would override my neighbour's freedom to keep those belongings. So I will disagree to some degree on that one. Value is created. Yeah, I'll agree to that. That's we assign value to things. It's not inherent, as it were. You now receive a notification when your user profile has been generated. Okay, so yeah. So that's where your philosophical areas come in. You said it gives you a statement, and then your job is to then think about that statement. Well, that's basically what philosophy is. Think about stuff. Okay, we've read all that other stuff before, so we'll leave it at that. Okay. Now, I get a feeling I wasn't particularly interesting to watch last episode with my running around into the water doing nothing, so let's do a couple of puzzles. Suicide mission. Sounds a lot like how I treated the last one. Okay. But... okay, so that up there is a blaster. Switch is there. But it ain't shooting us yet. So the switch's default is off. But as we can see behind the other thing, we've got one of our explodey friends. So let's check all the other puzzle pieces first. So if I take my jammer, because obviously if I press that switch, Captain Shooty's going to turn back on. I don't know why I refer to everything as Captain. Whatever. Captain Shooty's going to turn back on and will blow the living crap out of me. So, first we jam it. Then I can press the switch. And then I can unjam it. So I've turned the Shooty friend back on. Why would I do that? Well, my guess is if I jam this, these two idiots can stupid each other to death. So that's basically just a tutorial puzzle there, isn't it? Showing us that the bombs will explode whatever the hell they feel like, not just me. Okay, so if we go through here, we can get yellow L. So as I have said in a previous video, I have played through this game before several years ago, so when I come across puzzles like that, I remember that as being a component of the game, so it's not like I have to do too much effort on that one. There are views. This door is locked. But I want to go through the door. Okay, I wonder if there's one of those, this is locked from this side, so if I run around, maybe I can find a alternative entrance? Yeah, or I could run into a wall like an idiot. That's quite interesting. Okay, we'll come back to that later. Oh, there's a piece over here I haven't got yet. Here it is. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, there was that glitch. You stupid wall, I saw you this time. So yeah, some things like tutorials for mechanics, I will remember how those puzzles work. There's one or two situations where you have to do something, and it's the first time you come across that, and the game has given you basically no indication up until that point that you can do that. An example being those little mines we've seen flying around. It is possible to put things on top of those mines. Now, that doesn't become necessary for a long time, but the fact that it never tells us we can do that, and why would you want to go anywhere near them, is, you know, one of those things this game could perhaps have done a bit better. So the only reason I even knew to do that at all is because I am a fan and follower of the video games critic Yahtzee Croshaw, who complained about that in one of his, well, I say one of his reviews, the review for the Talos Principle, as it turned out. So I have no idea what I'm doing over here. So yes, I was aware of that issue before I started playing the game, so when I got to that particular puzzle the first time playing through, I was able to go, oh, okay, that's what's going to happen there, and could just deal with it. So, okay, the second jammer over here. Oh, righty-roo. So if I take this and jam that, means I can then push over here, take this jammer, because these things jam for miles. It jams and jam all the way from the other side of the map. Cheers. It's quite useful. Just get a line of sight and this thing will jam it by the looks of it. Puzzle piece. Don't run into a... What? The hell? I took my finger off the controls and it just running into the wall. Thanks, game. There's a very big area over here that doesn't seem to be being used. That's in the painting. This one not portraying. Okay, that one's portraying execution again. That one isn't. So let's focus on the nice one. Okay, let's do something else. So I went over there to see if there was a hidden star or anything in that area. As I said, lots of information. Well, not even information. Lots of information and things hidden around in the level, in little corners like that make it worth looking around in. Oh, righty-roo. Back through the purple. Where to next? Okay. Still can't do that. The little A at the top there is flashing. So I hear a buzz. It's been on the other side of this wall. Maybe it's a puzzle. I have done this puzzle before. Oh, is that? Okay, thought it might have been something interesting. Right, okay. So let's check the beginning bit. Have I done all the puzzles in this area? Certainly looks like I have. So I could go running around looking for collectibles again, but nope. Right. So I've done all of one, done all of two. So you can see there's a lot of rooms in here, but you know there aren't a huge number of puzzles in some of them, so there aren't even that many puzzles that you need to continue. So I believe this was the one that wanted me to. Yeah, we are. So don't look too taxing at this level, but I'm sure I'll make a cock of it somewhere. I made a cock of it already. So those two pieces are not going to fit together like that, but they will fit together if I do something similar to this, but not that. So if I turn that around there, that around there, that can go there, that can go in the middle, and then straight line across the bottom. Across the bottom. That was. Those two words are not synonymous in this particular instance. So I could continue going in there, but let's show you this tower of death. We're not supposed to go wandering acid.
You have proven yourself worthy, child,
well, that was quick.
And this gate shall be forever open to you.
Thank you.
Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind.
Given I haven't met any of my kind.
But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
Oh, you mean that tower? Nice of you to tell me not to ascend this thing before I saw it. So, of course, now I've been told not to ascend it, the first thing you want to do is run straight at it and try and ascend it. Or maybe you'll be a good little boy and not do that. Let's talk to this guy. More of these things. Let's look at Athena 12. There you go. See, some of these don't seem to have any purpose. For the Roman Empire. Homo sum humani nihil ame alienum puto. Homo meaning same, humani nihil. No, I'm sorry, I don't understand enough about Latin to put that together, but I get the feeling it's one of those things that someone will say it and go, oh, this means that, and everyone looking at it will go, oh, yeah, okay. But, no, not fluent enough to be able to put that together somewhere. Anyway. So I'm just sort of speed reading these because there's so much text here. It's not really worth me reading. I didn't mean to do that. Reading through everything. Because, you know, you guys got eyes, you can read. Well, I'm sure most of you can read. And it's, illiteracy is a thing that exists, so I feel I should be aware of that. But you know, nothing on there was particularly necessary. What is the point of this place? Why does it allow me to walk up those steps to nothing? Yes, we started out in the great big cathedral of the Roman gods downstairs. We've just come to a factory up here, which isn't quite as grandiose. Well, Darklord and Kaiser demands glory. This isn't. Literally nothing here. Why is any of this a thing? Okay, let's go for a wander. Let's see. Well, we've done A, so presumably now we need to do B. Yeah, see, we've got a little sphinx out here. It's a plural of sphinx. I don't know if there is a plural of sphinx. Sphinxes, sphinxi, sphinxigeddon. I don't know. Let's do the beep beep at me as well. Okey-dokey, what do we have here? Ooh, that's a word. Let's read that. The outline. All sorts of information. It's only for the garbage dump. Well, the library is going to be burned at the hands of the Kaiser conference from citizens of. Oh, see, that's interesting. The Library of Alexandria was famously a massive collection of vast knowledge of ancient times, burned down for incredibly stupid reasons. So apparently there was a second sort of information about, you know, the ancient times, due to what people just went, we ain't going to need this, and chucked in a bin and never really dealt with. So the fact we're able to find all of that is quite nice. What the hell are all those numbers about? Okay, Book of Osiris. Describe Osiris and the journey of. Okay. Book tells the story of a dying man who asks a scribe about the afterlife. The scribe, sent to Osiris, describes how the man's car, life force, will become separate from his bar, personality, now have to reunite with the two and become an Ankh, living intellect, passing a series of trials in the Duat underworld, in order to reach the paradise of Aru. Unlike similar texts, the book of the scribe of Osiris focuses less on giving advice or blank. Philosophical country of the world. Very interesting. Don't really know how that helps us in any of this, but you know, good to know. Okay, so now it's saying I need all of these to get into the next bit. So, can't go into B, can go up the tower to some degree, I believe. Let's have a look at C. So yeah, I'm going to need more pieces to get into C. So I'm going around finding out what pieces I need, so I know when I've avoid my recording again. There we go. So what have we got here? Heaven and Hell. Fantastic. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. No matter where. Oh, sorry, I apologise. What matter where, if I be still the same, and what I should be, all but less than he, whom thunder hath made greater. Here at least we shall be free, the Almighty hath not built. Here for his envy will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and in my choice to reign is worth ambition, though in hell. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. I think that's a quote from Paradise Lost. I will stand corrected, I haven't read that book, but better to reign in hell than serve in heaven, I believe, is Paradise Lost by Milton? Keats? I don't know. I will not pretend to be... Well, I will pretend to be versed in many subjects, but I cannot pretend to know too much about that one. Okay, the ancient tradition of the world will be consumed in fire at the end of 6,000 years. It's true as I've heard from hell, for the cherub with his flaming sword is hereby commanded to leave his guard at the Tree of Life, and when he does, the whole creation will be consumed and appear as infinite and holy, whereas now it appears finite and corrupt. This will come to pass by improvement of sensual enjoyment. But first, the notion that man has a body distinct from his soul is to be expunged. This I shall do by printing in the infernal method my corrosives, which in hell are salutary and medicinal, melting apparent surfaces away and displaying the infinite which was hid. William Blake. Did I say Milton before? For the heaven text. Maybe that's William. I don't know. I said I do tend to get my authors and things mixed up, particularly from subjects I haven't actually read in. So, yeah, just a little note. As you can see, we've got these statues of your ancient Greek and ancient Rome sort of style over here. Over here we've got our angels, which is sort of Christian temple sort of stuff. Over there we had our Egyptian style. So there's a lot of inspiration from various different cultures being spread across these random warehouses. So there's goes quite a way up, does this here Tower of Death. Oh, and we have a thing back here as well. Let's see what's in our thing back here, because we can go with this one without Elohim getting annoyed at us. And it's a blue thing and a star. So the stars are also out here. But in order to get them, I'm going to need to zap a blue thing. We haven't come across this puzzle yet. Basically what it is somewhere will be a source of laser, and the crystals on poles that I think we may have briefly glimpsed earlier redirect those lasers into these orifices here. So, essentially, until I can find a blue thing and a laser, I ain't doing a damn thing with that. So, a blue laser and a gem redirection in Meduda. So, all that hoo-ha about being able to come up here and, you know, do other things, and all I can do is go into the Great Big Tower of Death. Or go back and solve more puzzles, but I think it's been about 20 minutes. Oh, I'll just read this. This will be the tower we warned about. Seems the upper levels are locked tight. Elohim is taking no chances that we stray from his path. Sheep version 69. He's called Sheep. So, I will leave this here. And next time... Well, as he said, it's locked up tight, so I won't promise that we can go up the tower, because obviously we won't be able to get too far. Not this stage in the game. But we'll have a look around in it, and then we'll solve a few more puzzles. So... Okay. Can't think of anything else to do. So, bye.